Welcome. Disclaimer here. Trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result of an average trader will be to lose money. Keep in mind you're accountable for your own decisions, and there's no guarantees that watching my content will improve your trading. That being said, let's get into today's recap. Today we're finishing up $605. We traded for only about an hour today. We didn't stick around. Traded for about an hour and a half till 10:50 market time, I believe. 55%, 54% win rate today. Positive profit loss ratio about 2 to 1. Only 300,000 shares of volume. And let's get into the recap. You'll see here I started off green about 50, 60 bucks, and then went red, and then came back to green, just kind of smoothly made 600. Gave back a little bit off the top, and then made some back. So a very smooth day. It was a pretty slow day. If you didn't know how to trade the other two runners, which I didn't, they were out of my price range, a little bit too volatile. Was HKD and FULC. Those two were a little bit too volatile for me. Wasn't able to capitalize on them. I'm actually red $100 if you combine both of those tickers for me. But yeah, let's get into today's recap. So, start out the day trading NVOS. Just took a couple small size scalps on it as it was hitting highs. Was able to get 47 on it. Other than that, I don't think I came back for SIDU because it kind of died off here. And then if you'll see, taking a couple small size feeler trades here and seeing if I can get green on it. It is a little bit higher priced, so I am just watching it to see if I can start finding a rhythm on it. I end up going red a little bit, and I'm watching SIDU again for a 1 minute pullback. So watching this over 23.50. I'm looking for a break of 24. Let's see here. It ends up kind of just flopping, I believe. Yeah, so I take it off at 23.30. And then if I skip forward a little bit, you'll see VFS also. This one I was trying to nail a pullback on it. Got in at 21, thinking that 50 cents of pullback was enough. Ended up flushing another 30 cents on me. Down to like 20.70. It's right there. I take it off at 20.73 as it comes down, and then I get back in looking for the retest of 21. It ends up coming down on me again, and down 103 on this one. Puts me back to red on the day. I try it one more time, thinking maybe this is the bottom, because it did have that bottoming candle wick. And I believe this one we do add for the break of 21, because we do have that bottoming wick. Just give it a moment here. Yeah, so we added at 21.05 and then watching 21.30, and I want to see us break over 21.30 before I start selling, because it does have that range up to 21.50. Watching as it comes up, 21.30 high on this candle. It's retesting 21.30. If anything, I'll get out at 21, break even for a small winner. There it breaks 21.30, it's off to 21.50, so I'm trying to just take a little bit off at 21.50. Taking off a quarter at 21.50, another quarter out at 21.60, I believe. Actually, no, I don't get filled up there. So I cancel those trades. I'm looking to get another sell in, sell some more at 38. and bid starts dropping on me, so I'm thinking about getting out here as soon as the ask or the bid gets back over 21. So there it's testing 21 again, testing it one more time. I believe as it comes to 21 again, I believe I take it off. Give it one more second here. Showing 21.18 on the ask. Waiting for the bids to come up a little bit. There's 21 on the bids. And come on. Yeah, take off the rest there at 21.08. Generous fill there at 08. But that was it for BFS. FULC, still some small size, trying to figure out if it works for me. It doesn't. So just red 22 on FULC. Got a little bit of a rhythm there. Up to 16.32, but then back down into the red. BGLC, this is the one I made the most money on today. It's where I made all my profit on today. This is continuation from yesterday. Yesterday we broke $1 and hit like 113, 114, and it just kind of went sideways for the rest of the day. Today it was not really gapping up, but it was holding levels from yesterday. And I didn't see it until it was at 130, but if I had seen it at 120, I probably would have made a little bit extra on it. I remember how it traded yesterday. Yesterday I had to use limit orders on it for the exit, so I continued with that strategy today, using market orders to get in and limit orders to get out on the ask. But if I was trying to bail out, I would use market order to get out. But yeah, so I'd start taking it first with 1,000 shares, trying to get some small cushion on the day because I still am flat on the day at this point. So we end up getting a nice winner there from 32 to 36. Wish I had more size on that. That would have been a nice winner. But because of where I was positioned on the day, only being flat, I had to be a little bit more conservative on this first couple trades. So we get up 56 on the stock. A couple more small size trades here. 2,000 shares, getting out at 40, 39. It flushes down. I think I take a dip by here as 30 retests. Let's see. Yep, taking a dip by there at 30, 29. There's 33. Just for a second, I missed it. Trying to get some out at 32. Getting a little bit out at 32. See, I missed that sell at 33. It would have been instant if I had gotten out. So getting out at 31 for 2 cents of profit, not bad. Let's see, it starts to curl back up. Starting to get a nice cushion on the day, so I can afford to be a bit more aggressive. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy, I didn't mean to skip. Still a little under the weather. A little sick. There's 38, 39. Taking half off there at 38. Another half off at 36. Alright, still watching for break of 40. Ends up coming back down on me, so I think I take it off at 37. There we go, yeah. Back in 38, watching 39, 40. If it hits 40, we're going to be looking to add. So adding there 38, 38. Now we're starting to get towards max size. There's 39, can we get 40? It's not really going, so I take it off for flat. Then it shows 40 again, so I get back in. Pretty nice fill there. Out at 39 for half a penny profit. Is it going to hold 40 and break? It looks like it's going to break. There's green going through, so I get in. There's 43, taking a quarter off at 43. Quarter off at 42. Watching 43, and it looks like it's kind of holding. Then that seller comes in at 43, and I have to take it off at 41. It's now up 300 on the day. Getting back in. Nice fill there at 40 on that dip buy. But then it ends up coming down with that big seller at 40, so I take it off at 39. So watching this dip. Potential entry down there at 37. Watch that seller. Yep, getting in there at 36. Max size. Taking some off at 38. There's seller at 40. I gained the rest out at 38 and I believe 39 as well. Does 40 break again? Watching that seller. Taking another half off at 40. Getting green. Looking to add back as 40 breaks. It's added back. I'm taking profit at 42 and 43. Does it break 44? I don't believe it does. So getting out the rest here. Probably break even at 40. Throwing an order out at 42, getting filled. Taking half and quarter positions out as I can, using limit orders. I'm getting the rest out here at 40 as it comes back down. So sitting at 400 on the day now. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much how BGLC traded. I made a couple more $100 on it. But it basically was just buying these extended pullbacks. So getting in there at 34 and then selling at 37 or 38. Getting those 2-3 cents and then just rinsing or repeating. Buying highs didn't really work out that well, so you kind of had to buy micro pullbacks or extended pullbacks. And then you would buy market, and it would give you pretty nice fills. Honestly, the fills are pretty nice today with market orders on BGLC. And then selling on the ask as it pops, and trying to get the best fill, and then marketing out whatever you couldn't get out with the ask orders. It's pretty much how I traded this one. For the rest of it, it makes one more attempt at high a day, and with a break to 46. This is pretty much my high a day peak right there at 620 on the day. And then HKD, I take a couple of trades with this one as it squeezes through highs, but I just kind of get chopped around. So I end up being red on HKD as well. Let's see here. Yeah, HKD, I just take a couple high day breaks that just don't end up working. Here I was taking micro pullbacks of 720, trying to get 725, and it just wasn't working. So after that, kind of called it a day here. Right there at 605. So, pretty much only traded BGLC well today. Everything else I'm red on. And if I had been, if I had noticed BGLC moving earlier in the day, like when it was at 120, I probably could have broken 1,000 today. But I noticed it at 130, 133, so missed out on 12 cents potential moving around. So yeah, think because I made 700 on the stock when it only moved from 133 to 145, 146, so only 12 cents. So if you think about it, if I was there from 120, I probably could have made another 400, 500. So yeah, it's unfortunate I didn't have it on my side stocks to watch because I had it populated with other stocks. But you know what? It's all good. So still traded good today. Still kept to max loss. Made sure we were sizing conservatively while we're down or near break even on the day, and then getting aggressive only once we start getting away from that $0 on the day. Um, yeah. Other than that, it was a pretty good day. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, we'll just try and continue to perform the way we have been these last 4 trading days. Ever since we started implementing the hard max loss and sizing down. Um, yeah, so sizing down has really helped me keep my discipline and my emotions in check because the numbers are just smaller. So once I get used to uh, the discipline aspect of keeping a max loss again, then I can look to maybe size back up again and just have that discipline be an earned skill. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.